your whole body and warms you up. And then you can work your way up to even habaneros if you want. The sky's the limit on that. But ginger can be a great door into hot, pungent herbs for health promotion. And you can use it in a situation like a first aid situation or something that came on very suddenly. It may not even be severe. It may just be acute acne. Acute just means something that came on quickly, and it's not a chronic many years long thing. So you can use it in acute situations or chronic. And you can take a little bit every day and it will make a big difference over time. Or you can use it right now and feel the difference right now. It's one of those herbs that can be used either way. So it looks like everyone's got their questions on ginger answered. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a very tiny teaser preview of next week. Next week we have the great cold herb for colds. And this is something that has been used throughout the century for colds and flu. It's a great decongestant, and it won't constipate you, unlike the decongestants in the drugstore, which they tend to do that sometimes. It won't harm your heart. Some of the decongestants in the store, nasal spray, this herb will not do that. And you can use it instead of all those other more dangerous products for colds and flu and a lot of other situations as well. So you'll have to tune in next week to find out what herb we're talking about. And I will reveal all the secrets about that next week on Growing Your Health. Same time, 5:30 p.m. Mountain at realcoachingradio.com. Next up, we have Beyond the Living with Sonia. And we do have a lot of new shows coming up, so check out some of those on rcrn.info, or you can look toward the left column on realcoachingradio.com near the studio box that you're probably looking at right now. And you can see more of our new shows that are coming up. We've got a lot of exciting things happening. So now we are ready for our closing exercise for learning enhancement. And I do want to remind you that if you're driving or operating machinery or anything, please wait and just pause the playback of this recording until you get to a place where you can give it your full attention. Because if you try to do both at the same time, well, you'll end up doing neither very well, and you won't get much out of the exercise, and you may crash your car. So don't go there. Just wait until you get to a place where you can give it your full attention and do so safely. So now, as long as you're in a position where you can do so safely, just close your eyes and take a deep breath. And as you let it out, now that you're thinking about the new way you've just discovered to grow your health, you can imagine that you are traveling forward in time to a moment when you're going to need the information that you just learned today. And as you're watching yourself in that situation, handling it competently and masterfully, you might notice how you feel about being able to do what you just did. How do you feel differently about yourself now that you have this knowledge? And I wonder what situations you might be able to handle now that you might not even realize yet. And as you're thinking about these possibilities, you can slowly come back into this present moment and notice what beneficial changes have now taken place in the way that you act and think, and the kind of person you see yourself as. Now, as you're slowly opening your eyes, you can notice all the ways that you are this new person. and that all the knowledge, traits, and abilities that you've just experienced are now a part of you, and you can use them easily and wisely to help yourself and others. As over the next few days, you start noticing opportunities in which you can use your new abilities in a beneficial way. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time when you join us for another lively, informative, and inspirational hour of Growing Your Health.
We all know the biggest challenge with staying healthy is putting a plan into place and sticking with it. When our life is balanced, keeping fit all seems so easy. But what happens when there's no time and life gets in the way? Staying on track means having the tools and support necessary to keep our priorities in place and maintain an unwavering commitment to a healthy lifestyle. There is a new online community with goal-setting tools and professional experts that will help us get fit and stay fit. Listen now for details from your radio show host.